What I'm about to share with you over here might disturb your soul, and if you don't have the mindset or the mind to take it, I would really suggest that you better scroll this video and keep watching the one that you can relate with. So here's a simple quick one. I want to take us back in history when the slavery is taking place, when they take our forefathers and take them over there for heavy jobs and works and all of this stuff. So when slavery was happening by then, all of a sudden, at some point, they decided to stop slavery, that everyone is all the same. They decided to stop it. But when they wanted to stop it, a lot of people have invested in that business. A lot of people have packed a lot of black men from Africa down there, and now they wanted to start getting them heavy works, and all of a sudden you say there's no slavery. Well, then how would they do with their money by then? It's just like you bought chickens and all of a sudden some government said that there's no eating chicken, rearing chicken is prohibited. Then what are we going to do with my money? Is it going to waste? Am I just going to leave them on streets? No. And then they goes, hey, this is what's happening. These people are becoming stronger, they're becoming more educated, more brilliant. We cannot control them anymore, so we just have to let them be. But it's not like we are stopping the slavery itself. We're just trying to change model. We're trying to shift positions in the kind of way that we do the slavery. I don't know if you're getting it. So it's okay. The whole of the point of slavery is we are trying to stop them or stripe them away of their choices and freedom, so they don't have choice of themselves and don't have freedom of themselves. They have to do what we say and they have to act how we want them to act, right? But this time around we are changing model, but it's going to be the same way, stripping off their choice and freedom. So how would they do this? It's like, okay, I'll just come up with my slaves and be like, hey guys, no more slavery, you guys are all set free. But when you are set free, now I'm not going to be feeding you for free, I'm not going to be closing you for free, I'm not going to be giving you where I used to give you to sleep for free anymore. You're going to be doing it for yourself. But then you don't have money. So what are you going to do if I set you free on the streets? There's nothing you can do. And I say, okay, come back. I'm going to be paying you while you work for me. The work you used to do for free before, I'm going to be paying you while you continue doing them. But this time around, since I'm paying you, I'm not going to be giving you clothing for free, I'm not going to be feeding you for free, I'm not going to be giving you shelter or accommodation for free anymore. You're going to be paying and sorting all of that with the money you are making. So it's just like we changed the model. Before there is no money, but those things are free. Now you're getting the money, but they are not free. So it's more like the same thing with what you are doing before, because the money that they are giving you now, you're going to be bringing it back. If I want to be feeding you for free and I want to be giving you where you're going to sleep, if you're going to be paying for all those things, then you are bringing back the money to me. So it's just like the same thing, but we're just trying to shift the model. I don't know if you're understanding it. And that's exactly how the slavery continues by then, without the slaves knowing that they are actually still slaves up till now. But in their mind, they think that they are free. And all of a sudden, they shifted into government. And that's how they just started to implement a work where you have to sit down 30 days in one place and get paid one time. And in this place, you don't have choice of yourself, you don't have freedom of yourself. You work hard, but they give you some penny just to wipe up your tails and make you feel okay that you are trying. And they just make you feel, okay, don't worry, continue doing this for the next 35 years. And maybe one day you could just become rich and make some money and then travel around the world and then do some stuff that you want to do. All to make you stick in that point while they still strip you off of your choice and you're free. But if you look at it, that's actually one of the things that differentiates us from human beings as a special species with other animals of their own species. Because as a human being, you have brain and mind, you can think and you can decide. But for this kind of system that the elites want you to be, they don't want you to be fully a human being that could make choices. Maybe you think with your brain and then you got something you want to do, and then now you want to take your choice, but you cannot, because you are limited to the kind of resources that you use to take some choices, which limits you to the potentials of human being that you could reach. I don't know if you get it. Let me give you a short example. Let's say we are now in Borno and all of a sudden we heard a news that there are going to be some bomb blasts everywhere, like maybe Boko Haram is going to be attacking our village. So if you're a man of your full potentials, maybe you're rich, by being rich you have choices, right? If you had the news today, you're going to be leaving Borno today, maybe on flights or something, you're going to be. But someone that don't have money has to be limited. He has nothing to do. He has no choice around to sit down and watch them come in and kill everybody in his own eyes. If he is taking, that's fine. He accepts his fate, and that's all that they want you to do. By not having choices, at least you are a target. They would be able to finish you anytime they want. They would be able to. I don't know if you're understanding the point over here. And that's why with this, they will be having a bunch of peasants with some little elites that are ruling over them. Because if you are rich, all of a sudden you are big, they are big. Who are they going to be ruling on? So they need a lot of you guys at the bottom so that the top will be enjoying. There has to be some few to be suffering, so that there has to be a lot of peasants to be suffering, so that the few elites will be enjoying. There have to be some worms for the birds to eat. If there is no worms, the birds will not eat. So they have to keep these worms as worms so that these birds will continue eating. I don't know if you're understanding this really well. My name is Carlos Bin Isa. I just want to stop here and make you digest this. And if you find it helpful, you can like, comment, and follow for more.